Right there. Hey, roll out right. Roll out right. Let's get in there and let's push. Let's go. Hard right. Watch out. Sniper right here.
All right. Hello, everybody, and hello to our friends over at YouTube. We're live on YouTube now as the Contractors take the point back again. What a close game. Wow. About 1/4 of the way in, actually a little bit further, almost halfway in, because this is HARDPOINT, also known as King of the Hill. Each team needs to hold that center tower for 5 minutes by shooting down on top of it. It will turn their team's color, and like a chess clock, it will begin ticking. They will score about 100 points per minute, and at 500 points, they win the match. They could be anybody, however. Moonshiners stealing the lead back, but Contractors on top of the point already, but Mr. Moon is there. Takes the point straight back from Cornelius. You can see again Cornelius making a mad push for the point. Contractors forcing the Moonshiners off of it yet again. Mr. Moon in a safe corner, rushed by Cornelius. Forced to box it out. Mr. Moon and Cornelius fight for a moment there in that corner, but Cornelius was sent back. Mr. Moon taken out shortly after. 0 at the top of the Contractors scoreboard, sporting a negative KD, but look at that score, carrying the team by dying on point every time.
Oh, dude, call it out.
Taking a peek here over at the Moonshiners scoreboard, you can see some of them are running pretty low on HP. Flamingo King sent back for the 8th time this round so far, doing a great job playing on the point and dying on the point. That is exactly what you like to see in HARDPOINT. You can see Jake Sparrow knocked off of the top of the leaderboard. Mr. Moon is going to take his place with 6 kills and 11 deaths, but 149 points. Meaning Mr. Moon has flipped that chess clock and held it for over a minute, about a minute and a half. Moonshiners in the final stretch with less than a minute until they win the game. Contractors need to make a play right now, less than 4 minutes in the round. This could go either way, but Contractors need to group up and get on that point right now. And right now, Zero, Hermie the Elf, and Floor Slayer have all been eliminated. Contractors are able to get the point back for a moment, but the Moonshiners steal it back. Cornelius caught in a fight with the pistol player from Moonshiners. That would be Nate the Great, who is in fact doing great with a 16 and 10 KD ratio. Moonshiners are holding that point, and it looks to be for the long run. If Moonshiners take this round, they are going to win the set. Contractors are fighting for the first match of the season here. With 3 minutes left, there is still plenty of time for either team to win.
Come on, guys.
We got Cornelius crouched around the corner, finds Mr. Moon. Cornelius circling back, unfortunately out of HP and out of time. The Moonshiners are going to take round 3, defeating the Contractors in match 1 of season 2, 2022.
They changed strategies at the end.
Some great sportsmanship there from the players.
That was a good one, guys.
Again, a quick shout out to some of our sponsors: Design 47, Sundance Espresso, Lone Star Ranch House, and E.Z Tiger. You all are awesome. Thank you for supporting our league, for supporting our players, making sure that we can make this an awesome experience for everyone involved.
No.
All right, and we're going to be right with you in just a few moments. We have another exciting match for everybody tonight. Again, tonight is Hardpoint night, also known as King of the Hill. Some very exciting gameplay going to emerge. And we will be right back. All right, Moonshiners and Contractors playing the 4th round for tonight. Now, Moonshiners have already defeated Contractors in the set. However, Contractors and Moonshiners are going to play that 4th exhibition round, as all league teams play 4 rounds every night for stat keeping purposes. Cornelius, speaking of stats, is going to find themselves a negative stat being sent back straight out the gate. However, the Contractors snag that point straight away, and Moonshiners are finding themselves in a little bit of trouble. And trouble they find themselves in. Cornelius pushes straight through, snatching the point for the Contractors. And a member of Moonshiners decides to get in at a wildly inappropriate time. It appears the Flamingo King waltzes onto the point and snipes it, ignoring Cornelius, and is killed in retaliation. Cornelius able to just jaunt over and shoot down onto the point, taking it back for Contractors. Moonshiners finding themselves in a desperate position now. Contractors have a very solid defensive setup around the objective. Moonshiners finding a little bit of difficulty getting in. It looks like Mr. Moon is able to get in and sprint straight through, taking some damage from Cornelius, but non-lethal. Unfortunately, the point doesn't convert, and wow, looks like another member of Moonshiners ran in, and Cornelius eliminated them. Again, Cornelius showing some excellent defensive skill here from the green side, taking that powerful angle from that corner and using it to maximum potential, eliminating 3 targets before he was even noticed. Cornelius engaging in a little bit of friendly fire there. In the meantime, Mr. Moon is pushing on the left-hand side towards that angle, back to Cornelius, but now face to face, Mr. Moon and Cornelius are going to duke it out around the barrels. Things are looking bad for Mr. Moon, ducking around the barrels, Nate the Great forced to fight in the hallway alone as Mr. Moon was eliminated. Nate the Great seems to have taken out Floor Slayer, but not in time to save Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon sent back. In the meantime, Cornelius following up the right-hand side. Knows that the Moonshiners have the point. Doesn't care about the target. Just shoots for the point. Doesn't get it. And unfortunately, appears that Cornelius needed to reload and was unable to kill that target. Mr. Moon waltzing through the defensive position of the Contractors, however, in the meantime, taking an excellent pot shot directly to the noggin of Top Gun. And the Moonshiners do appear to be struggling in this round against the Contractors. Now we know that green generally has more of an advantage when playing topside, and especially in topside game modes like Hardpoint. But green does have that one downside where they can easily be entrapped in their spawn if blue is able to secure that forward position. We don't see Moonshiners exercising that level of aggressiveness here. Moonshiners being known as a defensive team and only playing more offensively more recently in the last season. In the meantime, since that sentence even began, the Contractors have been holding down that point fantastically, just racking up time up to 3 minutes now. 3 of the 5 minutes they need to win the match. There are 6 minutes left in this round. Cornelius crouched in the corner playing defensively, forced out by a member of Moonshiners, another member, as there were 2. Cornelius attacked from multiple angles in the defensive position. It looks like Moonshiners have finally figured out how to root them out. Mr. Moon and Awesome Possum sent to the back. Contractors have a moment to breathe and get in. Speaking of getting in, Cornelius is just going to rush directly onto the point. No fear at all. Taken out. But who knows whether or not Cornelius was able to turn that point. We weren't able to tell. It looks like the Moonshiners timer is still ticking up, so unfortunately that push didn't work, but it was very brave. Looking over at Mr. Moon now, hanging out on point, taking a shot at one member of Contractors and knocking them out, but Mr. Moon eliminated shortly after by the knife. Now Floor Slayer hiding around the barrel, ready with the knife to eliminate Mr. Moon. The Moonshiners are in a dangerous position here of losing to the Contractors, but they are closing that gap. Both teams are approaching the less than 2 minute mark to win the game. Now we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. That is still plenty of time to win. One team will win this match. The question is who? Contractors providing a much more exciting, much more involved fight this time. Staying on point and defending admirably. Here we see a different team than we have seen in the previous games, I think. Contractors finally have it together. Mr. Moon coming around the right-hand side. 2 shots to the noggin of multiple targets. Mr. Moon barely escaping with 10 HP, calling out for a medic, hoping for a med kit, I'm sure. Unfortunately, eliminated in that exchange. Speaking of exchanges, Cornelius going to get into a gunfight on the right-hand side, and it is not going to be enough. Cornelius sent back while standing on the point. Moonshiners have a chance to take it back, but Contractors are less than a minute away from winning. And Moonshiners still haven't taken it back. A devastating flank from Cornelius on that wall behind the left-hand stairs of blue team. They were not expecting Cornelius to come around that right-hand side and just decimate them from underneath. An obscene amount of damage being put out, and the Moonshiners are on the back foot now. 3 of them being eliminated. Awesome Possum also hit hard. Things are looking troublesome. Contractors, if they are able to stay on the point for just another few moments, they will win the game. We have Top Gun, Hermie the Elf, and Zero all alive. All should be on the point and fighting. Cornelius is on the point fighting, shooting somebody out of the corner. Mr. Moon rushes towards the point, probably has no idea how close it is. But close it is not, as the Contractors win the 4th round. Unfortunately, that was just an exhibition round, but it does show that the Contractors are here to win. Some fantastic gameplay coming out of the Moonshiners and the Contractors. 4 exciting games in a row. Again, hello to all of the YouTube folks. Sorry we couldn't get to you those games earlier. And that is going to be the end of the first set. Moonshiners versus Contractors. We are going to gear up for the second set here in just a few moments. Infra-Red Union versus Bad Batch. That is going to be an exciting game. Don't turn off the screen. Subscribe to the channel if we've earned it. And in fact, drop a like. It does help us out a ton. And we will be right with you with the next match. Again, a giant shout out to our sponsors, Design 47, Sundance Espresso, Lone Star Ranch House, and E.Z Tiger. Thank you so much for making this league an awesome place and for supporting these players and making sure that we can make this as fun for them as possible. And again, thank you to all of the viewers. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. All right, everybody. I am joined here for the post-match interview by the Moonshiners, members of both teams, actually. Why don't you introduce yourselves, the newest team to the league?
We're the Contractors. My gamer tag's Cornelius, and his is Floor Slayer.
Awesome, and you guys put up an awesome fight today. Winning that last match was fantastic. I definitely got excited doing the commentary for that. For sure. Let's talk some about your immediate thoughts after the match. What do you think about what happened there? What did you have anything that you'd like to share?
Not just in the last match, but in all of it. Like, we've been kind of playing drop-in games with other league members and stuff, and this is the most pressure we've had. So it's kind of weird to adapt. We were a little scattered. But it was good, man. They play good. They play aggressive. I like it.
And adapt you did, yeah. Very, very early on, we saw a slower paced game, I think, in the earlier rounds. And then later on, we just saw the pace of the game go up and up and up. And I could tell because the tone of my voice gets more and more like this as I get more excited talking about the game. It was fantastic and some exciting gameplay. How do you guys feel about HARDPOINT? Your HARDPOINT game was very good. It was exciting gameplay to watch on camera. Did you have a plan going into it?
Somewhat a plan. I mean, we don't really wait for the lives or anything. We just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Sometimes when we're respawning, we'll say 2 right, 2 left, or kind of change the pressure up a little bit.
And any amount of strategy is better than none, and sometimes the simplest strategies work best because no certain strategy survives contact with the enemy. We know that. And let's hear from the Moonshiners for a moment. You guys took that pretty handily, except for the 4th round. Unfortunately, except for the fourth round. If you guys had played like that in the first 3 rounds, these guys would have been in some serious trouble, honestly.
There was a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
through the
you guys were way better. I was a bit underestimating you because you guys haven't played yet. I hadn't seen you guys work yet. But yeah, you guys did insane for your first season. That was really good.
I'm pretty tired.
It was a fun match though, because it was so fast and it was just constant running out and running back and then
It was a good match. It was fun. I it was, like I said, we've done some drop-in matches, league members, birthday parties and stuff, but we haven't got much. We haven't got much practice, like him with the knives,
definitely
or
fun
pistol with the
all the
medic.
gear.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
5-on-5.
So, and that's the first time our shotguns ever even played with a grenade, even in practice.
Oh,
or
wow.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, the grenade's pretty tricky to use too, especially they've adjusted it recently, so the blast radius is quite a bit smaller. So about 15 yards as opposed to half the map like it was before.
We didn't even use it the first 2 games.
Oh, really?
It never got thrown, yeah.
Wow.
and I forgot it the last 2.
Really?
Use your grenades.
Yeah, it is remember.
Awesome. So clearly everybody had fun here, and this was an awesome match. Thank you guys for being such great sports and for being such great competition and entertainment for everybody here. What advice, as new tactical tag players, I gotta ask, what advice would you offer to any players that are looking to sign up for the league? What is one tip that you could give to them to excel here?
Buy the special ops passes and just use them up. I mean, use all 10 of them over and over.
Yeah, it's a fantastic
and like I said,
value.
it's not the exact same practice as the league, but I mean, it brought us a little up to speed. We didn't get beat too bad. I mean, they did really good, but yeah.
And you guys, again, played fantastically. I think you blew a lot of almost every other rookie team out of the water. Like, one of the greatest of all time rookie performances here tonight. So,
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Anything you guys wanted to add before we close out the interview? I know we have another team gearing up to start. You probably want to give that, or probably want to be ready for that when that happens.
So, do we know what we're going up against next week?
Probably. I don't know.
I only seen the schedule for this week. Yeah.
There are 4 teams in the league this season, so there's only 2 other teams really that you guys.
Bad
That's
Batch
true.
or Infra-Red. So.
Well, I'd say we're Moonshiners getting ourselves back together. So.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Right on. Yeah, and the Moonshiners, you guys did excellent last season. Gigantic improvements, leaps and bounds, and we see it here again this season. You guys rock. Thank you again for coming back and I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you to everybody for checking out the stream. Drop a like, drop a comment, or drop a subscription if we've earned it. We will be right with you with the next match. We're going to go ahead and give the screen to our sponsors for a moment, and we'll be back into the stream. And only a moment it was, because it looks like the next teams are in fact moving out. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that in just a moment. It looks like we have Infra-Red Union versus Bad Batch. Some exciting gameplay coming up. And it looks like they've just started. Infra-Red on the green team, Bad Batch on the blue team. This is going to be exciting. We have Bad Batch, the breakout rookie team from last season, against Infra-Red, one of the tried and true veteran teams, one of the most solid teams in the league. Definitely an exciting match here. It looks like Bad Batch has 2 new members, Owl and Stoner Dylan. And Bad Batch is off to an early lead, but the Infra-Red team steals it straight back. Infra-Red, fantastic at playing consistently. You know exactly what you're going up against every time you play against Infra-Red, and that's what makes them so dangerous. They are able to output a top-tier performance every single game. Bad Batch having played only 1 season, maybe not enough data to confirm that yet.
I need some help.
But they are certainly a powerhouse. They had a number of wins against all of the top tier players and teams from the last season. We're excited to see them give it another run. Now, notably, the helmet cams have not been changed. The helmet cam names have not been changed. We are working on that. Hopefully, we'll get that fixed shortly.
2 coming left. 2 coming left.
On the left, it looks like Fear. And on the right, Nug.
Medkit.
Need more?
Yeah, I was at like 5 health.
All right, now we've got that display fixed. That is Nug on the right-hand side for Bad Batch and Fear on the left. Nug, unfortunately, 0 for 3. Not able to exert any pressure over Infra-Red's offensive power here. Fear holding a solid offensive angle. If Fear is able to maneuver into that pocket free of charge, things could be dangerous. This is a dangerous spot to have a green player in if you are on the blue side. You want to clear Fear out of there as fast as possible. And they're trying. A push up the L wall is repelled immediately. Fear on the mark.
Two right.
Still at 100 health. Fear's going to have to rotate back for ammo. It looks like Nug crouched under the ammo over on the side of Bad Batch. Holding down the left-hand side. And running into Fear, ducking straight out, and Fear gives chase to secure the kill. Nug, being the tanky shotgun player, however, is able to survive and is sent back. Bruised, but not broken. Waiting for the team to respawn. Bad Batch attempting to put a push together. Nug pushing into the elbow on the right-hand side, catching Windbrother off guard. One other player was there. Nug reduced to 0 HP in an instant, but not before getting a devastating shot off on Windbrother. It looks like Windbrother may have been sent back in that engagement. 0 for 2 thus far, being headhunted solidly by the members of Bad Batch. Windbrother is a devastating player if you allow him to get any momentum. He appears to be substituting for Infra-Red today. Not sure exactly if that is a full-time arrangement, but if it is, exciting to see Windbrother playing for Infra-Red nonetheless. 3 minutes left in the round, and Bad Batch need a couple of solid team fights in order to steal the win. Fear locking down that wall by the stairs, using the window to present a devastating field of suppression. Fear excellent at using that submachine gun to keep people pinned down behind cover. Nug says, I don't need cover, charges straight in, extremely brave. Unfortunately pushed out almost immediately, but not before dealing some serious damage with that shotgun. Infra-Red is holding their lead at 31 to -4, but it was not so confident early on. Bad Batch had this game. 2 minutes left in the round, and Bad Batch could very well steal this back. Envy this, notably being a flawless player tonight. 0 deaths.
Yeah, Gary's right here.
Curious to know Envy this's position at this moment. And look at that, Envy this hanging out in the back with the sniper rifle. Envy this notably being a player that is very good about positioning. Last season, we saw Envy this playing the pistol and being very consistent about putting those long range shots down at a distance. This time, Envy this is on the sniper, and clearly he's a lot more comfortable because that is a 6-0 KD I am seeing. Astounding.
Two left, two left. Middle. Oh, sorry. Middle left.
Fear and Envy this holding down that forward wall on the green side. That wall on the opposite side, on blue side, is very dangerous, and I would consider it a relatively risky position on green side as well. However, Infra-Red are so confident in their offensive positioning that they are locking out Bad Batch from the game in a sense, but Fear being pushed. Not enough, apparently. Fear still escaping with 25 HP, unfortunately knocked out by a stray bullet, but what a play. Able to escape multiple players. Exciting gameplay from Bad Batch, who are able to steal back a quick team fight. Infra-Red, 4 players going down.
Hey, let's take the middle.
Fear is unstoppable. You see him putting down damage on multiple targets, exerting an excellent field of suppression. Fear is a player that I would want on my team for sure.
Mission complete. Evacuate the area. Get back to headquarters for debriefing.
Some outstanding gameplay there. Losing the GoPro on the left of Fear. We still have Nug's GoPro. Oh, there it goes. It is back.
Who shot me? Good job, guys.
The view of the players in the armory.
By the way, I didn't realize you were
The show of sportsmanship from Fear, from Nug.
Wait, Gary's on machine gun, and that's what you're
Fist bumps everywhere.
By the way, he was looking right at me and blah. No, when I was saying back up,
The players reacting to seeing their scores in the armory post-match. Infra-Red seeing how handily they were able to take down Bad Batch. But if we take anything from the last round, that is not an indicator of much. In the last game, the Contractors able to steal a win against the Moonshiners in the final round. Bad Batch have a chance to do it now.
I've noticed that we played last night, and it was the same thing. Like, I hit Morgan a couple of times, and then he still got the shot off.
Before we get started, we are going to go ahead and give a moment to our sponsors. Again, thank you to Design 47, Sundance Espresso, Lone Star Ranch House, and E.Z Tiger. These local businesses have all provided support for our league. Thank you so much for the help, for making this league an awesome place for the players and an exciting experience for everybody to enjoy. And again, thank you to all the viewers. Your support means a lot. Drop a like, drop a comment, or a subscription. It helps a lot more than you think it does.
Let's get it, guys. Let's go.
Players moving out to their spawns now. Infra-Red sporting a solid lead over Bad Batch, 1-0. Probably feeling quite comfortable after winning that last round so handily. It looks like Nug's cam is down for the time being.
Especially with 3 stairs.
Nevertheless, we still have Fear. And speak of it, Nug's cam is back up. Bad Batch taking a casualty early. Stoner Dylan falling to Fear right off the rip.
Behind.
30 seconds in, only one casualty, but the aggressive gameplay is not to be ignored. You see Fear charging back to spawn. Unfortunately taken out, but not before securing 2 kills. Nug on the right-hand side, retreating past the L wall to the ammo, taking shots. Once back at the ammo pack, but waiting for the ammo. And I was gonna say that HP pool, waiting for that ammo, is a risky maneuver, and Nug is in fact going to get punished for it. 65 HP. Is a dangerous amount. Now Infra-Red on the back foot, you can see multiple members of their team running very low on HP, even though their score was superior until only a moment ago. Bad Batch are going to snatch it straight back. A lead of 7-4 early on is not to be ignored. Bad Batch are a team that are fully capable of widening that, but Infra-Red says no and even it back out with another kill.
Thank you.
We're a quarter of the way into this match now, and Bad Batch are fighting for it. They're up by about 2 kills, make that 3. 10-4. Infra-Red needs 3 kills to even this out. They got the first one, they need 2 more, but Bad Batch fires back. Owl, unfortunately, is going to go down in the meantime. Bad Batch are going to have to make do without their med kit. Nug is on the back foot, waiting for HP. Take a look at Fear on the left-hand side, holding down that angle. A target peeping around the corner. Don't know who that was. Doesn't matter. Fear is going to rush in. Absolutely no fear in Fear, taking out that target around the barrel. Nug was waiting for an ambush, but Fear, showing he has none, charges straight through.
Watch right or left side.
The match is evened out 10-10. Fear posted up at the midway point on the top side. You can see Nug rotating back downstairs at full health. Looking to make a play, grabs the ammo, anybody would, heading up the left-hand side, and tags one member of Infra-Red where they aren't looking. Nug slaps Fear again for another 50 damage, sending him directly back. Fear respawns almost immediately,
Hold on, I need ammo.
but does not circle back. for the kill. He knows he's in trouble. Fear steps out of the doorway and is immediately smacked over by the ammo box, directly back to spawn. Bad Batch posting up offensive positions over Infra-Red spawn. This is exactly what you don't want to have happen to you if you are playing an upstairs game. It is too easy to get locked into your spawn. If I'm Infra-Red in this situation, I'm looking to exploit the bottom half of the map. If you're blue team, that is what you do in order to escape these kinds of situations. But you can see Infra-Red handling it just fine here, swinging that score back in their favor, but Bad Batch steal it straight back, evening the game. Halfway in, Nug creeping up the stairs, launching an attack through that netting. Scary, you never know when your shots are going to land if you're shooting through those nets. Fear on the top side balcony. That is a relatively vulnerable position, but it looks like none of Bad Batch are currently engaged in playing for control on the top side. If Fear, as a submachine gun player, is able to have free reign of that balcony, things could be devastating. That is a massive zone of control, and Fear is excellent at exerting that pressure. Bad Batch holding up defensive positions in their spawn. Green top side. Things are not looking good. That is exactly what you do not want to do at this point versus a team like Infra-Red, is stand back. Bad Batch turtling inside of their spawn, finding themselves in a position where they could easily be locked in. Fear finding a member of Bad Batch already eliminated, pushing around the right-hand side, past that half wall, and going to get into a fight and eliminate one person. Finds another target, but it is eliminated before they are able to destroy them. Nug at full HP is advancing up the right-hand side.
Left side, left side.
Looking to tank shots for the team, decides to dive into the center room and finds a target, putting one shot on target before rotating back behind the back right L wall.
Shotgun retreated far left.
Looking at Fear and multiple members of Infra-Red now fanning into that center room. This is a dangerous position. If you are Bad Batch, you do not want Infra-Red to maintain control over that center room. Desperate pushes are happening here. Nug pushing up the right-hand side, but being forced back almost immediately, and things are looking good for Infra-Red. If they are able to maintain control over that center room, they will win this match again. Bad Batch is showing signs of struggle on the green side. Approaching the 2-minute mark here, though. Just passing it, actually. Bad Batch firing back just a little bit, closing that score gap. It is now 30-18. Bad Batch really just need one solid team fight to swing this back in their direction. Minute and 40 seconds left. It could be anybody's game. Lethal Lily eliminated. Stoner Dylan and Owl also eliminated, and Infra-Red is going to take that lead back just a tad. Fear and I Am Groot, local liability, all waiting at the respawn. Infra-Red is going to have a push ready as soon as they come back. Nug pushing through the center room, engaging a target, ducking through the door before he takes too much damage, and that is going to result in a kill. Some beautiful gameplay. Unfortunately, eliminated by a sniper at range. Now let's look at Envy this round. Last round was flawless, sporting a 6 or 7-0 KD ratio, but this round 8-4, still a dominant performance. Envy this may have found their home on the sniper rifle.
You wanna go left, I'll go right.
Fear, a beautiful push up the stairs, circling around into the green spawn, knocking out Nug. Or Owl. Fear pushed up those green stairs, turned the corner on Owl, who was waiting in the back line
Sniper killed me. Right side,
with the med
side.
kit. Fear and I Am Groot making a push up the right-hand side. You can see I Am Groot pushing aggressively into the hallway. Fear's going to follow up. Wind Brother is there as well.
I'm overheating.
And that is going to be it. Time is up, and Infra-Red are up 40-22. Wow, Bad Batch unable to secure the win, but certainly a much closer game.
Because I was overheating, and I don't know if you killed him.
I pulled the trigger right into it. I don't know if it was before or after.
The players are already exhausted, but they know they have 2 more rounds to go.
That was better.
Beginner's luck twice. Beginner's luck twice. Keep forgetting you're on some machine gun.
Now coming up next, we have the hardpoint game mode. It is going to be a head-to-head. The first team to score 5 minutes of points wins. The players must work as a team to capture the hardpoint and accumulate 5 minutes first. Each 5-player team is going to have one of each class. The sniper is going to have a knife capable of instantly killing any target at close range. The demolition is going to pack a grenade that they can use once a round to destroy everybody in an area. The medic has a med kit which can heal everybody nearby after a short delay. They're going to have 20 charges that they have to budget for the entire set of games. Unlimited respawns, all respawns are going to be active. Now, the players are contesting a hard point, which is going to be placed in the middle of that center top room. And that hard point works like a chess clock. Essentially, the players are going to flip it by shooting down on it from less than a foot or so away. And what that's going to do is transfer the point from one team's color to the opposite team's color, where that team will begin scoring points. Now, the teams score about 100 points per minute for a total of 500 points to win the round. And speaking of rounds, we're about to get into the first one, so let's transfer over to our helmet cams.
25 seconds, holy crap. All right, go, 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 go. 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 Yeah, we'll be. You got 9 seconds. Here, you gotta get that. Like 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Hey, let them rush the middle. Let them rush the middle and we'll go in and take them out. Hey, Dylan, you and Marin watch this side across and we're gonna go left.
I don't even know if
they got the middle. They got the middle. I'm gonna toss a grenade in.
Watch behind us. Watch behind us, guys.
Get back in there fast. You're alive. We gotta push back in there because my grenade killed a few of them. Let's go.
You go that way, I'll go that way.
Let's go, let's go. Hey! Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Get in that corner.
One still in the middle. Princess in middle, right next to the point. No, right, to the right. No! Group, I need help. Help. Yeah, I'm at 20.
Let's go left. Let's go. We gotta get back in there and cap it.
Two left! Back up, group. One sniper left. Left side weak, left side weak. Daniel left down.
Get it.
3 left.
Watch the sniper. Sniper's on their stairs.
Left side. They're on the point.
Hey.
They're on the point. They're on the point. I need
Gary, just
ammo.
hold it.
Right here. Look it. Morgan, we need you watching that middle. This way. Cross ammo. Good job.
Let's go.
Right side shotgun. 2 right.
Thanks for the patch-up, Doc.
Shotgun in the middle.
Thanks for the patch-up, Doc.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Two right. Add ammo.
We gotta get it back. We gotta get this back.
Shotgun coming right. We got it. Right side, half wall. Ammo.
Go shoot and take it.
Coming in. One down. Pistol.
Thanks for the patch-up, Doc.
Hey, let's go downstairs. Let's go come from behind.
Go get it. I do too. Yeah, we do too.
Hey, downstairs. 2 of them downstairs.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Thanks for the patch-up, Doc.
Let's get the point. They're all downstairs.
Go on. Okay, go. He's far right. Overheating. Behind. Good job. Far left.
Here, come over here, get ammo. Hold it. Oh, man.
On the point. One down.
I think they got it.
Yeah, I'm weak.
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was weak. I was down to like 20 health.
It was close. You guys had on.
You good, bud? Yeah. He's tired. Hey, me too. Going from sniper to submachine gun's totally different. Hey, I played shotgun for 2 seasons. But then I took a season break.
The only reason I was downstairs, right, is because my ammo didn't give me ammo when it hurt, so I went downstairs to deploy my ammo. And I just see the Q3 walking out like, okay. And then I see the Q3 walking out like, okay.
Now, Infra-Red has taken the set, but they will still play one additional exhibition match against Bad Batch. All sets here at Tactical Tag are sets of 4. So we have one more exciting round, and we are gearing up for it now. Infra-Red and Bad Batch heading out towards their spawns. It's always these exhibition matches when one team has lost already that some exciting things can happen. Bad Batch is a witty team. We'll see what they can come up with, and we'll see if they can steal a round against Infra-Red.
I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas? Yeah.
Infra-Red given a chance to prove that they are at the top over Bad Batch.
Ammo to ammo or somewhere across that way. Left side, far wall, 2 of them. Two far left.
Fear, Wind Brother, Local Liability, all charging into the fray straight off the gate, out the gate.
Dang.
Fear dueling with a number, or with somebody there in the background, but is taken out by an opponent we could not see. Nug camping on the point, holding it down for Bad Batch, who now has a stable control over the center room. This is exactly what they want to be doing. Fear, however, finds a blind angle where none of Bad Batch are looking and is able to apply maximum damage. Fear simply waltzes onto the point and takes out whoever he feels like. Infra-Red, it appears, are able to take the point back.
Keep the pressure up.
No, I'm gonna wait for you guys. Hey, wait up, Jacob.
Taking a look over at Bad Batch here on the right-hand side, we're going to see Nug and a number of teammates move towards the hard point, splitting up directly out of the gate, looking to cover maximum, looking for maximum zone coverage. Nug going to converge onto the point and fire, pushed down by I Am Groot.
Good job.
That is terrifying, watching the pistol run at you. With the pistol raised, you know they're going to outdamage you. They have 120 HP and a med kit. The best you can do is run. Speaking of running, Nug is about to do some running onto the point, calls out a target and charges on. Multiple members of Infra-Red are caught out, and Nug, while being eliminated, has led a successful push. We'll see if Bad Batch was able to capture the point, and it looks like they were. Nug's sacrifice was not in vain. Taking a look over at Fear, holding down that long angle, again exerting maximum zone control. That submachine gun able to deal out a shocking amount of damage in a short period of time. Nug waltzes onto the point.
I need help.
Takes a couple shots to snag it, but there it is. It's blue teams now. Bad Batch is going to hold on to that.
I need ammo.
Infra-Red are very close to having their score beat. The match is about to swing in Bad Batch's favor. See Fear with excellent positioning, holding down that pocket over by the ammo. Engaging from a different angle 3 separate times.
We got it. Just hold it.
Nug finding some trouble, posted up in that defensive position in the corner. Very, very scary if you're trying to get in as Infra-Red. Speaking of very scary, Nug gets to watch the point turn back to Infra-Red's control. Unsure if he can take out that person around the corner, Nug is going to go ahead and rotate back at full health. Peeking over at Infra-Red's camera, over into the eyes of Fear. We can see one target from Bad Batch, 2 targets from Bad Batch rotating from left to right through Fear's line of sight. Taking a couple pot shots through those angles. Fear is able to suppress the point, holding down the trigger in the general direction of those members of Bad Batch, getting tons of damage, but unsure if Fear was able to secure any kills, but that was certainly a kill. Fear forcing Nug directly back to spawn. Infra-Red up 300 to Bad Batch's 167. However, Bad Batch has control of the point. This could go in anybody's direction. Peeking over at Nug. And speaking of peeking, Nug is going to peek that corner and get slapped by Wind Brother directly to the face with some lasers.
Can you go straight in or go on the other angle?
Fear hugging that wall around that corner, forced back by somebody with an automatic weapon. Fear has no fear, however.
We have it capped. Oh, they have it capped.
And is going to rush directly back into the fight.
Go on the stairs and watch the crops.
We're a little over halfway into the round now, and Bad Batch are not that far behind, only about a minute and a half away from holding control of the game over Infra-Red. But Infra-Red are giving them a run for their money, looking to completely close them out with a 4-0 win. Bad Batch, of course, looking to prove that they're still in this. Charge onto the center point. Somebody is there. Nug doesn't care. Nug shoots down onto the objective, capturing the point. One member of Infra-Red is going to come around the corner and be eliminated by Nug. 2 taps to the noggin is enough to do it for any player with a shotgun. Wind Brother shoots down onto the point and is eliminated by Nug in return. Nug, a defensive powerhouse, is winning the game for Bad Batch.
Hey, behind the wall, on the other side of your
Unfortunately, Nug is caught out from behind the wall and around the corner, eliminated and sent back. In the meantime, Fear is coming around that right-hand wall. The members of Bad Batch don't know that he's there. Fear eliminating Owl with one quick burst. The point is now Infra-Red's, and they are about 45 seconds away from winning the match outright. Wind Brother charges onto the point and tries to cap. Wind Brother is going to sit there on the point. Fear defending those long angles with the submachine gun, exerting the zone control. With that deep magazine and massive ammo pool, Fear is able to put rounds downrange all day. Bad Batch are finding it very difficult to navigate through any of those open angles without being annihilated by the DPS of Infra-Red. DPS meaning damage per second. Those automatic weapons sure do turn out a lot of it. Bad Batch is stealing the point back right now. Nug in one of those center pockets, firing down onto the point, gets charged by I Am Groot and sent back. And it is not enough. Nug played extremely hard, but Infra-Red scored the 500 points they need to take the round. And that is going to be it for tonight. That is the last game. The last set that we are playing. We're going to go ahead and give a few moments to our sponsors while we gear up for a post-match interview. Again, thank you for watching. If you like the content, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, or drop a subscription if we've earned it. All of those things seriously help us out a lot, and we appreciate the support in your viewership. And again, a shout out to some of our sponsors, Design 47, Sundance Espresso, Lone Star Ranch House, and E.Z Tiger. You guys are awesome, and you make sure that we can make this a great experience for the players. Now stay tuned, and we'll be right back with that interview. All right, everybody. I am joined here by members of both Infra-Red and Bad Batch. We have Civilitant, Subdued Vapor from last season. I am joined by Envy This and Fear himself. Welcome to the interview room, guys. How you feel after that match? That was a fun one.
Tired. Going from sniper to submachine guns. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I gotta get this out. First things first, Envy This. Dude, your sniper performance.
Good job.
Amazing.
Really?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I think that first round you went 7-0, and then every round subsequent was positive. I don't think you had a negative round. I know that second round you were at least 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
And that is a dominant breakout performance for a sniper. I don't think
Awesome.
there's been any rookie sniper performance that fantastic. So, a very, very good job.
And it's actually like my third or fourth time ever playing it, so I think just playing League for so long, like you know the angles, you know that stuff, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
It's something about the map knowledge. You already had the map knowledge and the positioning, and using that pistol, a lot of times you were putting shots on people that maybe you could have been hitting with a sniper rifle. And I feel like maybe this is what you needed, was just that high damage, long range weapon that fits your play style, and you're destroying. It's awesome.
Yeah, you did
Great
a good
Appreciate
job,
that, guys.
You got me a few times, I know.
Fear. How did you feel that game went? Because for a minute there, they had you guys on the ropes.
For the last one?
All of them.
Honestly,
They really did. So they started almost all those rounds tied up with you guys.
It was definitely one of those. I mean, we're all playing as a new team together. That's different, and then also they already know how each other mainly play. So
Well, except for that, we have two people that are new as well.
Well, I guess even match because we have two people that we haven't played with.
Yeah,
either.
we're equals.
Yeah, equal. So, yeah, but no, it was very fast paced. That's for sure, and I loved it.
All of the
Action
matches.
Yeah.
All of the matches this season have been very fast paced. And you guys were saying 2 new players on each team.
Yep.
So Infra-Red had 2 new players, and Bad Batch had 2 new players. That's something that I didn't notice in the casting booth right away. But now that you pointed out, that makes a serious difference in your strategies. But Civilitan. I almost called you Subdued Vapor. Civilitan. What bringing new players into the league on your team? That's always going to be a little bit of a struggle right away. What's the conversation leading up to the league matches to prep maybe some newer players that aren't used to the higher end, faster paced gameplay?
The main thing is just practice and then try to stick together on certain weapon classes. So like submachine gun, the shotgun, and the pistol shall pretty much run together. Like I said, we play hard and we did pretty good.
Absolutely. You guys are a fantastic team. I mean, Bad Batch being the breakout rookie team last season, right? Fantastic. Infra-Red Union, a team with probably definitely the most veterancy, right? Out of any of the teams playing this season. And now that you don't have Blue Cheese to compete with you, I think a lot of teams are expecting you guys to dominate. So,
I don't know. We might be surprised.
Exactly. Yeah. We've seen Moonshiners.
Moonshiners almost did it in the tournament. They almost knocked us out with
Exactly.
4 people, not even a full team.
In the past, Moonshiners has been able to pull out some surprises, so we'll see if that can happen in the future. Bad Batch, unfortunately, unable to do it now, but you guys played a fantastic game, and it looks like everybody had lots of fun.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is just good sportsmanship. It was a lot of fun. There was some trash talk here and there. I told them, good job, beginner's luck. So.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, I think most of the trash talk came from you.
I take half of it back.
No, this makes it fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much again for your time. Is there anything that you wanted to add before we close out the interview, close out the stream?
I'd like to give shout-outs to Tactical Tag and to you for doing a great job at announcing,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Tactical Tag is awesome. This community is fantastic. You guys are. This is something that I am excited to be here every week and to build, to work on this and to build this and. Awesome teams, awesome sportsmen like you guys really, really go a long way. Like the players and their participation on the Discord, on the social media channels, it's doing a lot for Tactical Tag. Thank you so much, and to thank you to all of the viewers. I think that's gonna be the last game for tonight. We are running 4 teams this season, so we're only running 2 games per night now. So this will be the end of the stream. My name is Flowstep. This is Tactical Tag Live, the first season, or the first second season of 2022, the first
league match.
League match, that's right. So, too many numbers. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to our awesome sponsors. If you like what you're watching, drop a like, drop a comment, or drop a subscription. All of those help us out a ton. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Tactical Tag Live.